Trump has revoked the Environmental Protection Agency's scientific finding in 2009, which concluded that greenhouse gases pose a threat to public health and welfare. The finding serves as the legal bedrock for the U.S. government's climate rules. Sonal Bhutra decodes the impact the move could have on emission norms in the United States. Sonal?
Well, it is a major shift in U.S. climate policy. The EPA, or Environmental Protection Agency, has rolled back one of its most important climate rulings. Now, back in 2009, they put out something called as the endangerment finding, which officially concluded that greenhouse gases like methane, carbon dioxide, they are impacting the environment and they're harmful for human beings as well. And now, the single scientific decision basically became the backbone of U.S. climate science and U.S. climate regulation as well. It allowed the government to set limits to pollution coming in from vehicles, power plants and other industries as well. But this has been repealed under President Donald Trump, and EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin, they said the finding has now been repealed, and they called it the largest deregulation move in American history. How does it change things? So basically, the US government will not be able to regulate pollution standards. They will not be able to set limits to pollution from motor vehicles, from powerhouses and manufacturing industries as well. And it will not give them any authority to regulate greenhouse gases in the country. They also plan to delay or weaken clean technology and vehicle emission standards which are linked to the ruling, and they have their own arguments. They say it will cut compliance for most of the businesses and it will lead to savings of $1 trillion. But you know, climate science says something extremely different. There have been papers as recent as 2025 and as old as 1979 which talk about how scientifically it is proven that greenhouse gas emissions cause temperature rise, they impact flooding, they impact the environment and actually cause climatic issues as well. So those things will come up for you on the screen. It's from IPCC, which is the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. There have been studies from EPA itself which talk about it. In fact, as far back as 1979, one of the reports had already confirmed that human-produced carbon dioxide would heat the planet. So in simple terms, what it meant is greenhouse gases, they trap the heat and they increase the temperature of the earth. And these have been proven by scientific studies. So this has come in as a shocker and has received a lot of backlash from some of the activists and the industry as well.
All right, Sonal, thank you so much for taking us through those details. Goldman Sachs